Hey, welcome to the Fund My Cause step-by-step breakdown, guys. On this particular video, I'm going to be breaking this down for you just 100% where you can get it. I'm going to take my time because on the other videos, we try to get through there because there's a lot of information. Here, I'm going to be introducing you to the two-phase system of Fund My Cause and to show you how powerful and how meaningful that one-time $25 donation that you send to somebody, how powerful it is and how it's going to change your life. So let's get started. Let's go with Fund My Cause step-by-step success plan phase number one. I'm going to take you step by step slowly so that you can get this. So step number one, you're going to set up your freshman position on the $25 board. That's step number one. Step number two, once you become a sophomore, when you're on that board, you come in as a freshman. Once your side fills up with 4 people, right? You're the first person. When the other 3 come, you will elevate up to a sophomore. Once you become a sophomore, drop your 2 referrals under yourself, advancing you to the junior position. So when you become a sophomore, you come in as a freshman for 25. When 3 people come in beside you, you go up to the sophomore position. At that sophomore position, you have 2 empty spaces below you. So you're going to drop your 2 people into those 2 empty spaces, which will elevate you to the junior position. Now, once your 2 people are in place, you encourage your 2 people to get their 2, which will advance you to the senior position. So you're in the junior position now because you drop your 2 up under yourself. When your 2 drop their 2, you will immediately go into that senior position. Awesome. Now, once your 2 drop their 2 people in, you will be receiving 8 $25 contributions from straight across the board because there's 8 slots at the bottom of that board when you're a senior. When you are a senior, there are 8 empty slots at the bottom of that board. Your 2 people's 2 will then begin to drop their people down and you will start receiving 8 $25 contributions totaling $200. Now, once you have the $200, you will then drop back down onto that same board in the 2 empty positions that's on the bottom. So there's 8 empty positions down there once you have all of your money and you confirm the payments. Now there's a new 8 empty positions down there. You're going to take 2 of those positions at $25 each, right? Totaling $50, and you're going to bank the $150. So now you have the $150 in your pocket. You're down on the board with the 2 positions. Now, the final step in phase number 1 is now from that $150 that you banked, you're going to secure a $100 position on the $100 board. Bam, you over in phase 2 now. You're in phase number 1, sitting in 2 positions. Now you're going over to phase number 2 and take 1 position at $100 on the freshman side. So now phase 1 is running. You have 2 positions on phase 1, right? And from that $150, you put that $100 over there on the $100 board in phase 2. That leaves you $50. That's yours to spend. So you got $50. You've got your money back for coming in, plus a little profit. But now it's getting ready to get major, okay? Because remember, you just activated 2 positions on phase number 1 that's going to each bring you double payments. You're going to get double payments now over there on section number 1, right? Because you activated 2 more $25 positions. The $25 positions pays out at $200. So that means you're about to collect $200 2 times over there, guys. That's amazing, right? So now over here on this section, which is phase number 2, you've just activated phase number 2 by taking your profit of $100 and dropping it on the board, becoming a freshman in the $100 position. So let's do this. Step-by-step success plan phase 2. Step number 1, set up your freshman position for $100. You've done that already from phase number 1. Step number 2, once you become a sophomore, everything's the same way it was over on the number 1 side as it is over here on number 2. Once you become a sophomore, your 2 referrals, you don't have to go get them. They're going to automatically come over here from phase number 1, right? Your 2 referrals from phase 1 will fall under you. Once again, you will move into the junior position. Once your 2 referrals, 2 people come over from phase 1, the same way they did in phase 1 when their 2 people came up under you, went into that senior position, right? When their people fall up under them, you will then move into that senior position again. Everything duplicates from phase 1 to phase 2. Now you're a senior again, right? On the $100 board. Step number 4. Once you are in the senior position, right, you will receive 8 $100 contributions totaling $800, guys. Totaling $800. Now you just received 800 over here on this side. You're going to do the same thing that you did over in phase number 1 by dropping down with 2 positions. But this time it won't be $25, it will be 100. You're about to open up 2 $100 positions. Okay, step number 5. You will then drop back down onto the same board, now taking 2 $100 freshman positions, totaling $200, right? And you're going to bank the 600. See how you just made a mega hit there? You're banking that 600. Right? The continuation of contributions. Now, just because you're set these boards up where they're continuously running now, you're going to continue receiving these contributions on the $25 board equaling 200, and on this big boy $100 board equaling 800 over and over. So every time you get that 800, you're going to drop 2 down, guys, and keep 6. Over on the phase 1 board for 25, every time that you get that $200, you're going to reignite this board over here by getting another $100 position. Do you guys see how much money that this is that you're going to be receiving in contributions toward your business, your existing business, or your business you're trying to start, or maybe you're getting the money coming in for your bills, because this fund my cause. Whatever your cause is, that is what we are funding. We're helping you to get funding for that. So as you can see, phase number 1 and phase number 2 is powerful. Once again, step number 1, set up your freshman position for 25. Step number 2, once you become a sophomore, drop your 2 referrals under yourself, advance into that junior position. Step number 3, encourage your 2 to get there too, which will advance you to that senior position. Step number 4, once you are in the senior position, you will receive 8 $25 contributions totaling $200, guys. You will then drop back down onto that same exact board that you just advanced upon, taking 2 $25 positions totaling 50, banking 150 for yourself. From the 150, you're going to catapult yourself over into phase number 2, taking that 1 freshman position for $100, and you're going to bank the remaining 50. In phase number 2, step number 1, you're going to set up your freshman position, which is already done from coming from phase number 1, right? Step number 1 is already taken care of. Step number 2, once you become a sophomore, your 2 referrals from phase 1 will fall up under you because they're coming from that $25 board to the $100 board up under you. They will fall directly up under you. Once again, you will move into the junior position. Once your 2 referrals, right, 2 people follow them over, just like your people follow you from phase number 1, fall up under them, you will then move into that great senior position, ready to earn again, right? When you hit that senior position, you're going to receive 8 $100 contributions totaling $800. You will then drop back down in step number 5, drop back down into that same exact $100 board, and you're going to take 2 positions the same way you took 2 positions on the $25 board. That's going to open up 2 spots at $100. Each spot will be giving you $800 a piece, and every time you get that 800, you're going to open up 2 new boards, right? Banking 600 each time. The continuation of contributions is already set up because you have both of these boards running, the 25 and that 100, guys. I just wanted to do a quick recap to make sure that you get it. If you have any questions, make sure you talk to me or you talk to your sponsor so that we can get you going. This video is available to everybody that's within our community, so you can watch both of our videos and become acclimated on what it is that you need to be doing. So I want to welcome you to Fund My Cause. This is going to be a great thing for everybody. You definitely want to help 2 people. Do not say, well, I don't have 2 people. No, you want to introduce this to 2 people by introducing them to the videos, letting the videos do the talking for you, and bringing them in so they can start receiving these donations toward their cause also. So I want to thank you in advance, and I'm welcoming you to Fund My Cause. I will see you on the inside. Take care.